Welcome to WD Toys.
Wow, guys, it's great to see you again. I'm so glad you came back. We're going to have another awesome show today. Today we have another good dinosaur from the new Disney Pixar toy opening. Today we have the Charge and Fly Thunderclap launcher. Wow, Thunderclap is so cool in this one. That trigger gun there, you push it for 10 seconds and it charges Thunderclap, and he flaps his wings really fast like a hummingbird. I mean, this guy will fly a far distance. I mean, he'll probably go a good 100 feet if you shoot him up into the air, and he looks really cool. And let's check out the back of it. Well, okay, I say 100 feet, but here it says 15. But he does go farther than 15 feet if you shoot him up into the air. There it says charge for 10 seconds and press the trigger. Charge and fly technology. Real flying motion. Wow, this guy looks awesome. Let's open him up and have some fun. Okay, let's see what was in the box. If you take the box out, there you got Thunderclap, and you've got the trigger gun. Wow, let's take them out and have some fun. Okay, here is the trigger gun out of the package, and let's go ahead and take Thunderclap out too. Wow, he is super light. This is like a styrofoam material. I mean, he weighs almost nothing. So if you take him outside and it's a windy day, he might get blown away. Okay, guys, let's take a closer look at this. This trigger gun really is cool. I mean, it looks almost like it's made out of wood. It's really awesome. And it comes with batteries, so you don't have to put batteries in it. Like I said, I mean, it is like a wood grain, and it does look like it's made out of a piece of wood. Here is where you've got the magnet on top that has to go on the inside of the dinosaur, and that's what charges it for 10 minutes. And then if you pull the trigger, the front will pop out, and this here is what shoots the dinosaur into the air. But I've already tried this outside, and it works a lot better if you charge it, and then you pick up Thunderclap, and you throw him like if you ever played with those styrofoam airplanes, it works very similar. So if you throw him, he'll fly up and he'll loop around until he comes to the ground. So it actually does a much better job if you throw him rather than shooting it off with the gun. But I mean, you know, it is cool shooting it off with the gun. And then this here, you hold for 10 seconds to charge him. Okay, that's that. Let's take a look at Thunderclap. Thunderclap is really cool. He is super light. Like I said, if you played with those little styrofoam airplanes you play, I mean, this guy weighs about the same as one of those. But he is very fragile. Here you can see there's a crack here. I mean, I threw him, I think, about 3 times. And he hit something, and most of his crown here cracked off. So I had to glue that. So keep that in mind. I mean, if it is a lot of fun. I mean, I'll show you how it works, and it looks awesome, but it is fragile because it is like just styrofoam. But I mean, they did a good job coloring him. They did a really good job with his eyes. He's got the same little beady villain eyes. And then on the bottom here is where it attaches to the gun. So this is where it attaches to the front. So this is like the launch thing, and this is the magnet that actually charges it here. So I mean, the gun will launch it, but it is better if you do it by hand. And then they like painted his feet onto him. And then these are like it's almost like a wax paper material. Super light. And I mean, it's great for flying. This guy flaps like a hummingbird, which I will show you in a minute. And then the back really is like one of those styrofoam airplanes. The way it's curved and the pieces fit together. So this thing does have the weight of one of those little styrofoam airplanes. So it is really cool how light it is. And the technology is awesome. I just wish it was a little stronger. Okay, so here what you do is you got this little like knob on the front. You hook it there. And then you push Thunderclap right down onto the gun. And he securely gets attached there. And then you hold down the green button for 10 seconds. Okay, I paused the video. And then I'm going to hold him and shoot him off so you could actually see. So that's how I'd shoot him off. And as you can see, his wings are really flapping fast. You can see the mechanism there that makes them flap. It looks really cool. So, I mean, the way his wings flap is awesome. Exactly like a hummingbird. Like I said, though, I wish they would have made this guy a little stronger and more durable. I mean, I know they have to keep the weight down, but like I said, this crown cracks very easily. So if you do buy it, you might almost want to run like a bead of super glue across the front there before you actually fly it, which will strengthen it up. And the only way you could stop this guy, you can't stop him from flapping. His battery power will run out, or if you put him back on the gun, that's the only way you'll get him to stop flapping. So let's take a closer look at the mechanism that moves him. So you can see there, those little gears inside is spinning, and it's making the pieces move up and down, and that is creating the flapping. So, like I said, I mean, he is a lot of fun. Just keep in mind, he is fragile. And I believe he would fly fine even without the crown. So, without the crown, you know, I think he is pretty durable. I mean, he is styrofoam, but he is pretty durable. So, even if the crown broke off, you could still have a lot of fun with this guy.
Wow, guys, that was so much fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you wait till this video ends, there's an awesome end card, a lot more fun videos with Jurassic World and Peppa Pig and Minions and Star Wars and Good Dinosaur. Well, I hope to see you soon.